You all, what's the deal with not hitting that subscribe and like button? Do it, do it. Well, the unfolding narrative commenced with a tragic incident. A young boy met his demise while attempting to rescue a child, colliding with a truck. Now, our focus turns to a character named Yusuke, the central figure in our story. As he approaches the dying boy, he discovers that the deceased is also named Yusuke, but the newly arrived Yusuke is now in the form of a soul. Simultaneously, a friend of Yusuke arrives at the scene. As the injured Yusuke is being transported to an ambulance, his friend breaks down in tears, desperately calling out to him. Despite Yusuke's attempts to reassure her that he is present, being in spirit form renders him unheard and unseen. A retrospective glance takes us to the period just before Yusuke's demise. Despite being a robust and skilled fighter, Yusuke was known for his compassionate nature. However, his friends consistently discouraged him from engaging in fights. In a school incident, Yusuke intervenes when he witnesses bullying, only to face reproach from a teacher who misunderstands the situation. After this confrontation, a group of fighters challenges Yusuke outside, eager to best him in combat. Surprisingly, Yusuke emerges victorious, driving the aggressors away. The narrative takes an unexpected turn when a flying insect from the demon world enters the nostrils of a truck driver, causing him to lose control. The truck, the same one that would later fatally collide with Yusuke, accelerates recklessly. A child is endangered, but Yusuke sacrifices himself to save the youngster. The tale unfolds into a realm encompassing both humans and demons. In the past, these two worlds were intertwined, leading to conflicts and fatalities. Yokai demons with unique powers posed a threat to humans, and occasionally, demons infiltrated the human realm. Despite efforts to separate the worlds, demons still found ways to breach the divide. In his soul form, Yusuke encounters a death fairy who informs him of her mission to guide him to the world of souls. There, he meets the leader of the soul realm, who presents an intriguing proposition. Yusuke can be brought back to life on the condition that he becomes a detective tasked with apprehending demons, traversing the realms, and uncovering their motives. Despite initial refusal, the Death Fairy persists in convincing Yusuke to accept this unexpected offer. A person who owns a place for gambling was seen. This person buys a particular opening from a very wealthy individual, the same opening from which the flying insect emerged. Yusuke's spirit arrives at the person's residence and observes his grieving mother and friends, deeply saddened by his demise. Witnessing their sorrow, Yusuke feels distressed. Consequently, he reluctantly agrees to the proposition presented by the leader of the soul realm. The boy whom Yusuke had previously rescued from bullying becomes the target of malicious boys once again. However, a demon insect enters the boy's ear, transforming him into a demonic entity. He retaliates by attacking the tormentors fiercely, leading to a violent confrontation. In an attempt to subdue him, the boys spray petrol, but the demonized boy turns the tables, eliminating his assailants and inadvertently setting Yusuke's house ablaze. To be revived, Yusuke faces the dilemma of saving his body from the impending fire. Realizing the impossibility of the situation, he implores the head of the souls for assistance. The head agrees, reviving Yusuke, who, despite his mother's joy at his return, swiftly departs. His mission is to stop the demonized boy and expel the demonic influence still within him. Upon reaching the demonized boy, Yusuke engages in a physical struggle, witnessing the unsettling presence of the demon insect inside him. Utilizing his spiritual power, Yusuke attempts to extract the insect, facing initial difficulty. Despite the challenges, he manages to concentrate his power and delivers a powerful blow to the demonized boy's face, expelling the demon insect. The following day, Yusuke returns home, bringing joy to his mother and friends. In the world of souls, the leader instructs the Death Fairy that Yusuke must confront yokai demons aiming to obtain 3 precious items: a mirror, a knife, and a round object. 3 yokai demons eliminate others in their pursuit of these items. In a park, a yokai demon, in human form, wields the round object obtained from the demon world. Using the object, the yokai creates a strong wind, affecting the playing children, revealing its malevolent intentions. In the world of souls, Yusuke undergoes training to harness his soul power, learning to use a power gun against yokai demons. Despite repeated failures, he visits a hospital where unconscious children are admitted. The Death Fairy informs him that a yokai demon with the round object has pulled the souls of the children towards him, intending to consume them. To save the children, Yusuke is tasked with confronting and defeating the yokai demon to retrieve the round object. At the hospital, Yusuke encounters the fighter boy and the child he had previously saved from an accident. The child provides information to Yusuke, informing him that numerous children in the park near his house are unconscious. Upon reaching the park, Yusuke witnesses the children sprawled on the ground in an unconscious state. Additionally, he identifies the yokai demon possessing the round object. Following the demon, Yusuke arrives at a parking area where the yokai transforms into a formidable human-like demon. The confrontation escalates as the demon attacks Yusuke, who attempts to counter and deploy his soul gun without success. Meanwhile, a red-haired yokai demon observes the battle from a distance, holding a glass seen in the world of souls. The red-haired demon intervenes in the fight, overpowering Yusuke and launching him into the air. During this critical moment, the child pleads with the yokai demon to spare his brother. The yokai demon utilizes the round object once again, attempting to draw the child's soul towards him. In a timely intervention, Yusuke jumps in, shooting the demon in the mouth with his soul gun, causing the demon to be thrown far away, resulting in its demise. With the demon's death, the souls of the children are released from the round object, restoring them to consciousness. The narrative shifts to a wealthy man who had sold a particular opening to the casino owner, leading to the emergence of a worm. In exchange for the opening, the casino owner had given the wealthy man a demon girl, confined in a cage. The demon girl's tears transformed into precious marble-like ice, a source of the rich man's greed. He cruelly beats the demon girl to extract the valuable tears, planning to sell them for further wealth. Another demon is introduced, possessing several of these precious marbles, as the demon girl is revealed to be his sister. However, the siblings are separated. The demon also possesses the precious knife seen in the world of souls, using it to cut his forehead. Yusuke pursues the red-haired demon, who seeks refuge in a hospital and encounters a woman. Aware of Yusuke's pursuit, the yokai demon initiates a meeting with him, revealing his backstory. The red-haired demon discloses that he arrived in the human world 17 years ago, seeking refuge in a woman's womb to escape a fatal attack. Instead of the woman's child, he was born, harboring the intention to reclaim his powers and return to his world. Expressing love for the woman who birthed him, the demon reveals his mother's imminent death. Desiring to use a special mirror during the full moon night, the demon aims to ask for his mother's life. Subsequently, the Fairy of Death informs Yusuke about the potential consequences of the mirror's granting of wishes, suggesting a life in exchange for the mother's revival. Disturbed by this revelation, Yusuke flees to intervene and save the red-haired yokai demon. However, the yokai demon successfully obtains his mother's life from the mirror, creating powerful waves of energy. Despite Yusuke's attempts to stop the demon, the mirror fulfills the wish but takes the yokai demon's life in return. In a desperate move, Yusuke strikes a deal with the mirror, offering his own life to spare the yokai demon. Now, the mirror not only extracts energy from both of them, but also takes half of their lives, throwing them into a state of depletion. The demon girl's brother, who had cut his forehead, discovers an eye emerging from the wound, providing him with enhanced vision. Using this newfound ability, he observes the rich man's associates preparing to sell marbles, which are, in reality, tears shed by his sister. Swiftly he intervenes, employing his knife to cut beneath the car, retrieving the tear or marble. The rich man becomes aware of the eye marble in possession of the demon girl's brother and seeks the assistance of the casino owner. During their meeting, another yokai demon, named Toguro demon, is introduced with an additional Toguro demon perched atop him. The casino owner contemplates assigning them a new task. Acting on the directive of the head of the souls, Yusuke confronts the demon girl's brother in an attempt to reclaim the precious knife. A fierce battle ensues, resulting in Yusuke's defeat. The rich man transports the demon girl to an island where the casino owner orchestrates gambling for the affluent. Yokai demons engage in battles, and the wealthy individuals place bets on the outcomes. Toguro, after defeating a yokai demon causes bloodshed upon its demise. The guard overseeing the demon girl seizes the opportunity to free her, but the older Toguro demon thwarts his efforts, elongating and sharpening his body to deliver a fatal blow. Witnessing the tragic event, the demon girl sheds tears, which the rich man collects as precious marbles. Delighted with the acquisition, the rich man urges the casino owner to eliminate both Yusuke and the demon girl's brother, the yokai demon, using his other yokai demons for the task. The Fairy of Death instructs Yusuke to seek guidance from a master woman to harness his soul power. Yusuke, accompanied by the fighter boy, complies with the directive and approaches the master woman for training. The master woman outlines specific tasks for each. Yusuke must concentrate his powers in one finger and stand upside down for 12 hours, while the fighter boy is tasked with cutting a stone using wood. Initially skeptical of the training's utility, Yusuke resists the master woman and engages in a fight with her. However, the master woman emerges victorious, compelling Yusuke to refocus on his training. In contrast, the fighter boy diligently practices cutting the stone with wood, eventually achieving success. The red-haired yokai demon, Kurama, meets the demon girl's brother to secure the knife for Yusuke. Kurama offers to locate the sister in exchange for the knife, but the yokai demon declines. Meanwhile, the casino owner, alongside a scientist, stands by a large machine aiming to open a door between the human and demon worlds. This endeavor requires additional funds, prompting the casino owner to seek more wealth. As days pass, Yusuke, fatigued from training, and the fighter boy, dedicated to his tasks, continue their endeavors. Eventually, the fighter boy successfully activates his powers, cutting the stone with wood. Inspired by the achievement, Yusuke redoubles his efforts, mastering the ability to stand on one finger for an extended period. Utilizing his newfound mastery over his powers, Yusuke generates a powerful blast. From a distance, Toguro observes Yusuke and proceeds to the training location. The master detects his approach and instructs Yusuke and the fighter to leave. Before their departure, she imparts some waves of her powers to Yusuke, enhancing his capabilities. The demon girl's brother kidnaps Yusuke's friend, sparking Yusuke's anger, leading to a confrontation with the yokai demon. The fight unveils that Yusuke's friend was kidnapped not by him, but by the old and young Toguro, who assumed the form of the demon girl's brother, orchestrating the conflict. Kurama intervenes, revealing the enemy's ploy to pit them against each other. Understanding the deception, they decide to unite against their common adversaries. The collective effort leads them to the casino owner's island, where they uncover the plan to use their yokai demons for battles, betting on the outcomes to generate significant profits for the casino owner. The demon girl's brother initially flees to search for his sister. Meanwhile, Kurama engages in a fight with another yokai demon. Two simultaneous battles unfold on the island, broadcasted live for the wealthy spectators, each with its own set of conditions. Kurama faces challenges in the fight, with the yokai demon's attacks proving formidable. Eventually, Kurama transforms into yokai form, gaining an advantage and emerging victorious. In the second battle, the demon girl's brother emerges triumphant, but sustains injuries. Yusuke's friend, confined in the same jail as the demon girl, becomes an ally. The two girls deceive the guard, meet the fighter boy, and encounter another yokai demon. Fleeing from the demon, they cross paths with the old Toguro. The fighter boy engages in a fight, but struggles against the formidable opponent. Yusuke arrives at a location where he confronts the young Toguro. The casino owner, having met the conditions, activates the machine's energy to open a door between worlds, allowing demons to enter the human realm. Yusuke engages in a fierce battle with Toguro, who proves overwhelmingly powerful, causing destruction in the surrounding area. Simultaneously, the fighter boy faces the old Toguro, managing to cut him with his powers. However, the old Toguro swiftly regenerates using his own abilities. The open door leads to an influx of demons from the demon world into the human realm. Witnessing the chaos, the head of the souls intervenes, creating a large shield on the door to prevent further demonic entry. Recognizing the temporary nature of the shield, the head of the souls confronts the casino owner, seeking an explanation for his actions. The casino owner expresses a desire to witness a world where humans and demons coexist once again. The head of the souls attempts to reason with him, highlighting the catastrophic consequences of allowing demons into the human world, leading to destruction and the potential annihilation of humanity. The head of the casino remains unyielding, dismissing the pleas of the head of the souls. He proposes a grim wager. If the head of the soul's allies can defeat his formidable Toguro demon, not only will he halt the operation of his energy machine, but he also pledges to take his own life. Reluctantly, the head of the souls accedes to these terms, sealing a solemn agreement between them. The ensuing battle against Toguro unfolds as a daunting challenge for the group. Despite Yusuke employing his soul gun to propel Toguro a considerable distance, the adversary emerges unscathed, intensifying his onslaught. Concurrently, the fighter contends with the old Toguro, adding complexity to the confrontation. The old Toguro elucidates the origin of the young Toguro, revealing his transformation from a human to a powerful demon, emphasizing his current, indomitable strength. The fighter's futile attempts against Toguro underscore the adversary's invincibility, leading to the demise of the old Toguro. Yusuke, fueled by anger, retaliates with the power bestowed upon him by the master, gaining a semblance of control over Toguro. Despite Yusuke's relentless assault, Toguro assumes his yokai form, heightening the peril. The fighter's condition deteriorates perilously, prompting Yusuke to unleash a powerful spirit gun attack. Though Yusuke attempts to halt the assault, the formidable attack proves overpowering, causing Toguro's yokai body to undergo a dramatic transformation, turning black and disintegrating into pieces. The combat concludes with Toguro's defeat, marking the victory of righteousness. Observing the fighter's dire state, the demon girl intervenes, utilizing her powers to heal him. Post-battle, the demon girl's brother relinquishes the knife to Kurama, signaling the end of their alliance. Together, they vanquish the malevolent yokai demon of the casino owner, ensuring the triumph of virtue. True to his promise, the casino owner ceases the operation of the machine, opening the door to the demon world. Fulfilling the morbid pact, he takes his own life. As normalcy is restored, the demon girl reunites with her brother, marking the culmination of their reunion. The malevolent soul of Toguro, being a demon, faces eternal damnation in hell for his malevolent deeds. Meanwhile, Toguro's severed head, left on the island, becomes prey for a bird, symbolizing the unequivocal victory of righteousness. With this felicitous conclusion, the season reaches its closure. Please subscribe.